Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing this morning? I am exhausted. Big surprise shock of the century. How's it going, Gerald? And how's it going, Franco, when you're going to rewatch this after your nap? I hope all is well. I've got a story for you guys, but I can't tell you the story now. I want to wait until there's a couple more people in here, so I don't have to retell it multiple times. But yeah, hopefully everyone is doing all right. Gonna put these away. New Raspberry Pis are ordered. You're all right? Just all right? I feel you. That's done there. Oh boy, still disappointed that the Raspberry Pi Pico clones with more memory were crappy. Hey, Lockwatcher. Okay, so let me just get a couple things sorted because we are going to try to film this video today. We can also try to film this video today. So I got, oh yeah, that's part of the story. So I guess that will come soon. Banggood reached out and asked how their video for the Unity, this thing, is going. And I said, I'm just waiting to get it back from the editors. And then we will put it live. So the editor, whose name is Dan, morning Rhine Labs. How did your court case go? So the editor, whose name is Dan, has been lazy and didn't edit it. So we're just waiting for him to stop being lazy, essentially. This is a 2350 Mini. So that's good. Then he asked me if there was other things he could send because the Chinese New Year is going to be soon, and so he wanted to get things going. And I said, yes. Oh, that's a Pi 1W. Okay, good. And I said, yeah, sure. And I sent him a list of things. Some of them are a little on the expensive side. But there's only one way to find out, right? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So if you guys are interested, Judge wanted to review it more, make decision by next Wednesday. Okay, interesting. So if you guys want to see the list of what I asked for and provide your feedback, let me know. I'll just copy it onto my other browser and then we'll do that. Another one. Pi Picos. I have more Pi Picos than I thought. Is this Pi Pico 1? Or P2? Yeah. Pi Pico 1. This is why I need to sort out these boxes. So I can return all the microcontrollers that aren't like sitting inside projects. back to stock. Oh, I see another one. There's another one. So we've recovered like 8 pies today. Notify by mail, okay? They are, I'm guessing they are going to look at precedents. I'm assuming that's why the huge holdup. How's it going, JB? Okay, so we've recovered like, I don't know, 7 microcontrollers. That's good because we need 2 for this project. So these are the temporary ones I build with you guys, and then the next ones I build on camera. I tend to direct solder onto it. So that is the Planakistan. I assume that most of the people that work with you are named Dan. Yes. My entire team, except for Minister of Emotional Support, are called Dan. The Minister of Emotional Support is called Vero. She was a volunteer position. She is a volunteer position. Still is a volunteer position. So unpaid intern, but she does a phenomenal job. We don't want to lose her here at Danco Industries. We gotta put away this C3, the C3SO. C3, there you go. Done. Dunzo. Okie dokie. Okay, so let's. I'm gonna. Oh geez, I almost broke something. Not on me, on my racing seat that I need to clear off so I can actually use. What's this? That's that. That's that. Contact us form. Hello. Give me a second here. So I got someone who's asking I got someone asking for me for a commission. Okay. Interesting. Thank you for your interest. I don't usually take on clients like you, but I am I definitely consider it. That board I have actually done a commission design on before. can you send me your schematics? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, oh, yeah, one business opportunity and a million spam. This is my life. Okay, sorry. All right, let me get back to my email. And what did I send? This guy. Okay, so copy link. Hang on a sec here. Paste. I'll put them in order as well. Like so. God, doing this in Terminal would be hell. Ooh, coffee time. All right, so here is what I asked Banggood for. So there was this, because I thought we had agreed that they were going to send me this, but then we didn't get it. We got the insulation tester instead. So this Finersi thing, there is TS random stuff. So Matthias Wandel, he's a Canadian YouTuber, mostly does woodworking, but he looked at he looked at that one. DPOS 350p. DPOS, yeah, that's what he looked at. So he actually took a look at it and he liked it. So that's good. So I asked for that. This is a reasonable ask. Then this, it is a unreasonable ask. This is a 6.5 digit multimeter. That's they show the 5.5 there, but there's the 6.5. They don't have the 5.5 in stock, but a Handtech 6.5 digit multimeter. What do I have? This is, I think my Unity one is 5.5. I think so, turning it on now. Yeah, I think it's 5.5. Yeah, so anyways, asking for a 6.5 digit multimeter for no other reason than I want to check my 5.5 digit multimeter. So that's this is a shot in the dark. Probably not going to happen. I mean, it's like $1,000 Canadian. Then I asked for this guy, which again, this is a reasonable ask. This one is interesting because it is waterproof. It is a Unity, but it's meant for industrial settings. So it is waterproof. It's got Bluetooth, external current meter, 5 meter fall protection, IP67, cold and heat tested. This thing is kind of cool. I like it. No Q&A on there, but anyways, asking for this. Then I asked for this guy. Ooh, I'm losing my voice slowly. So this is a desktop CNC mill. Doesn't look like it has a lot of space, like spindle space. Working area 140 by 190 by 40 millimeter. So tiny. But still, could be interesting. I like this because I'd like to put it in a little enclosure and not have the chips go flying all over the place. But it's also aluminum, which is cool. Might not be able to cut aluminum with it, but we will certainly try. Then I asked for this thing. So this is Orange Pi. I think this is the newest one, Orange Pi 5 Max. So this should do computing and stuff. Short of the mini PC, 7-hour drive. How's it going, MT? 7-hour drive. Where the hell are you going? So yeah, this is the other ask. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 1, 2. I think there's 3 possibilities. I think the rest are kind of pie in the sky. If he sends me a 6.5-digit multimeter, I will be thrilled. But typically, Banggood tries their best to send me things under $100, and I try my best to get things that I actually want to review and whatever. They have like a lot of stuff, like a lot of inexpensive tools. Like they would send me this thing in a heartbeat. They would send me this thing in a heartbeat. It just, a lot of it doesn't interest me. Like, I don't know, another $20 multimeter. I don't know what to do with that. Like, if they want to send me like all of their multimeters below Missouri to Texas. Oh, interesting. Have a good drive. Hopefully I don't distract you too much from driving. So if they want to send me, like, let's say we set a price, like $35, send me every single multimeter you have under $35, and I do a shootout video, that would be worth it for me. But then the thing is, they have so many that it would end up being like a $900 video for them, so they probably wouldn't want to send me that either. So that's just the deal. Like, look at this, Hanmatech DM20, $10 US. It's got those smart ones. I'm not a big fan of the smart meters. $10 US. Well, I typed in multimeter. Let's see the cheapest multimeter. Okay, there's watches. Wait, I went price lowest, and these are not the lowest price. These are this must be ads for the for those companies. Let's check. Cheapest multimeter is this ANAG. I got new user bonus, I guess, but $325 and $599. So that is incredibly cheap. It's like a screwdriver. That is very inexpensive. And then there's this one, the actual multimeter form factor. $6, red or black. Wow. Old electricians are all using it. That's because it has the no auto ranging and stuff, so that's why they say it's old school. Wow. Intelligent anti-burning, multi-directional anti-burn protection, automatic recognition to avoid misoperation and achieve anti-burning protection. Wow. That's incredible. So let me see on my logged in account how much this costs. $14 Canadian. I'm going to search multimeter and go the cheapest result. We got the 2 watches as well. So the weird stick one, this one here, that one's coming up at 909 Canadian. So 909 CAD to USD. About 650. And then 13.99. $10. Yeah, the ANAG, this guy is $10 if you're not a new user. Huh. Craziness. So that's where we stand on cheap electronics, apparently. So we'll see what Banggood says. I'm not expecting much. I'm not holding my breath. But it is what it is. Oh. Get a good stretch in. That was good. All right. Let's gather some parts. I don't know if I'm ready for this, but ready or not, here I come, I guess. So we need 2 microcontrollers, 2 that we just put away. Just made something fall on my foot. Two microcontrollers, check. We need 2 NRF chips. NRFs must be in their own box. Dollar for dollar, I found hard to beat your Kaiweets multimeter. Yes, I agree. Although, I need to make myself a note because I've got all of those Fluke multimeters that I did an unboxing for. I didn't even do the video yet, or I didn't release the video yet. The video is edited, but I need a thumbnail. So I need to make myself a note. I need to make that thumbnail, and I need to develop the next video in the series so that we know what's going on. All right, so there is one NRF, and then I want another one, which is the surface mount. That guy. Yeah, because we need to work on those videos. Oh boy. The Minister of Emotional Support is walking around upstairs now. Okay, so 1, 2. What else do we need? We need cap. Should have my capacitors around here somewhere. We need pots. So we've got 3 pots here. That's good. We'll have to go get some servos too. Let's see, what do we need for caps? We need, so this one's a 470 micro, and chance of getting the solar, yes. In fact, the solar will be like almost for sure. Because literally, so at the end of last year, I wanted to do the solar, but the ground was still squishy and the grass hadn't grown in. So we did some planting right at the end of the year, planted more grass. And so now with the snow and ice, it should pack down the dirt. So I should be able to walk there now. So yeah, almost certainly yes. What am I saying? Certainly yes, absolutely. 470 micro. 470, 10 volts down here. That's 25 volt. Should be this one then. That's 25 volt. 50 volt. 16 volt. Is it upside down? 16 volt, 470. 16 volt 470. Oh, there's two 16 volt 470, different sizes. Oh, geez. What's the lowest volt? So 10 volt 47. My God. Is this identical? This is identical. I accidentally ordered two of these. So 10 volt. 10 volt only goes to 220. Okay, I should have another one too. I ordered way too many capacitors. I think I have another capacitor box. Why would I not? I can't see it immediately. Oh, have I told you guys that I need to organize my workspace? Oh my God. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to bring this to my boss man. He keeps buying aluminum sealing washers like this. And I've got so many that I'm like, stop buying them. Let's just use my stock. Tiny little screws. Nope. Apparently I don't have these same height. Yep, close enough. I have to stack these sideways so I can do more than one layer. This is my life. Let's get this one too. I think I could fit one more. Yep. So there we go. Okay, put this away. Does it fit? Does it fit? Sorta. Yes. Okay, good. Oh, here's my other capacitor kit. What do we got? 16 volts, 220, 30. Oh, this is suspiciously empty. That's because that's where they would have been. Okay, so we're grabbing 10 volt 470 microfarad. Be the third one in here. Nope. $16 volts. 10 volts. There we go. This little guy flew out from somewhere. You know what the dumb thing about the solar panels is? They're literally sitting here in a box. They are literally in my way, in my workspace. Can you imagine that? Having things that can generate you electricity that cost nothing Well, they cost nothing because you already bought them. Literally sitting there. Give me one moment here. I found out, I thought of a better way to organize this. Like so. Oh shit, I left my monitor on in here. Where did it go? I miss you so. Okay, I can't reach the ones I want. So I will get the ones that will work instead. One and two. Oh, I can reach one that I want. One. And I can reach another. Oh, get out of there. Here we go. Ta-da! This is what I wanted. Yes. I had them a whole bunch of years. Let me see, is there a shipping date? Like it's still in its shipping box. Oh, there's the routing info, so there should be a shipping label. There's the Renogy panels. I see the shipping label. It's on the bottom. Hang on a sec. I don't have enough light. You know, like the hardest thing in my entire workshop to find is a flashlight. I have to like unplug my phone from the charger and use that. Okay, let's see. Oh, shipping label. So there's a shipping label. What does it say? Do they put a date? I don't see a date. Uh-oh. 07 15 2022. Oh, 7/15/2022. So there you go. Let me check. Let me check how much I paid in 2022. Your orders. 2022. Amazon, by the way, keeps phenomenal records. AliExpress, horrible records. Amazon, phenomenal. Let's check. Renogy 2-pack. View order details. I paid $172.79 plus taxes. $172.79. Calculator. 79 times 1.13. 195.25. No, they're still in the box. So I paid $100 a panel, which is not bad. And I have another panel I have another panel also. Okay, what else do we need? We need caps. Let's get some caps. I think we need like 5 caps per. Capacitors. Here's my capacitors. 47 UF. So yes, I've had $200 of solar panels. Actually, I have more because I have a third panel that Banggood had sent me that I did a little quick video on. And that is in the basement here too. Just waiting for me to have an installation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one. Oh, you guys can't see. Watch your eyes. Here. See, there's a 2 on the right, 1 on the bottom, and then 2 on the left. We have capacitance 4 days. So 5 per board. One, 2, 3. 4, 5, and the 6th one for good luck. Okay, now we need a AMS 1117 3.3. I believe it is in this junk. The stuff that I haven't sorted yet. I checked my order history, and I did buy adjustable. Oh yeah, I have to install these on the printer. I did order adjustable AMS 1117s. They're not in here. These are current sensors. USB things for the microscope. Okay, not in here. Because I don't think I absorbed my AMS 1117s into my regular stock yet. USB connectors. These are technically SMD. So I could put them in my SMD drawers. SMD's nuts. Got them. Here we go. AMS 1117 3.3. Is there one with some missing? Oh, no, not yet. Okay, so I've been just using up my old stock from like 2016. That's good. Where is my old stock from 2016 box? This one? Let me see. This one? No, not this one. This one. There they are. AMS 1117, 3.3 volt. 1, 2. I actually want to double check those, because if they are not 3.3, specifically the ones that fell in there, if they're not 3.3, I'm going to blow up the NRF, which is going to make the video much more difficult. Okay, NRF 3.3, and this one 3.3. Good. What else do I need? I need pin headers. I can get away with 6. So I need a female 1x4. Need 1 of those for the transmit. And I need I guess I would only need 6 3 pin headers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And I think that's all we need. That is not a lot of components. That's all it is. So we have 2 of those. There's a bug in this one. A dead bug. But, you know, we didn't mention that we're doing PCBs today, we're not doing dead bug circuits. All right, good. Where did this come from? I was looking for a rubber band yesterday, 2 days ago. I wish I could shrink this just a little bit so I could fit it within the confines of getting 20 boards for the same price. I can probably shrink it actually if I put the AMS 1117 on the back side. But then running pads through these little spots, difficult. Like this. Actually, I wanted to check too. I would love to this year, 2026, have a board. Nosir.ca. I want to have a board that puts the RP2350 chip directly on it. How much do they cost? Here it is. That's the A. They're $1.25 a pop. Wow. If you buy one, it's $1.25. And if you buy a whole reel, it's $1.25. Only have the B, and the B is not much more expensive. Huh. That's interesting. So, why is this one more expensive? Eight kilobytes on chip, 8 kilobytes on chip, QFN 60. I don't know what OTP storage means. There's the B, $1.55. QFN 80, yeah, big one. So yeah, $1.24 each. Not too bad. I could get free shipping if I get like, how many of them? They're $1.24. If I go $100. Okay, if I buy 80 of these chips, I'll get free shipping. That's a lot of money. $100 worth of RP2350s. It'd give me a lot of practice though. Okay, so that is done. These are in their positions. Please don't fall and spill the parts all over. By the way, I need to make a storage solution to hang these. See how they have the little tabs? So this came with a this came with a system to hang these, but the system was plastic and broke. So I need to find like little aluminum cleats to hang this on, or I can 3D print some stuff. Okay, we're gonna get out the other stuff later. First, let's film the intro. Actually, I wanted to ask AI something first. I know I'm procrastinating making my video. Sue me. Gemini. Fast is fine. I like the NRF24L01 Plus modules. I like the fact that they are independent, can work anywhere, even outside Wi-Fi range. But they are a bit old school now in 2026. Is there a newer chip board that we can use to replace it in 2026? NRF 52. That's interesting. Really? How that? Okay, so the other one, do I have one of these? Bluetooth, low energy, yeah. SX1280. Oops. Okay, but there's no modules. Does that have a SX1280? It does. It's $50 though. Holy crap. So NRF 52. I see Tenstar has NRF 52 board. Do you know anything about it? Is it supported by Arduino IDE or Circuit Python? No. Get out of here. I don't want the bundle deals. Oh, there's a Super Mini. Hello. Ooh. 6 analog inputs. Clone of the Nice Nano V2. Designed for wireless split keyboards. What? I am learning some stuff today. Fully supported, mimics the Arduino, the Adafruit and Nice Nano hardware. So, okay, oh. And it has native Circuit Python. Okay. Ooh. I didn't want to spend more money on AliExpress, but here we are. Let me just make sure. Oh. Okay. So apparently I have some. Hey Franco. According to AliExpress, I have some of these micros. I know we are getting distracted, but that's kind of I'm sorry. Deal with it. What is going on here? I need to find these NRF boards. I apparently own 2 of them. I apparently own 2 of these NRF boards. And I think, like thinking back, I think it was in the to figure out what the hell they are later pile. There they are. I see them. Okay. First and foremost. Okay, first and foremost, my back hurts. I don't know why. I guess I was too excited there. So this is the board. That's the Tenstar NRF 52840. So that is exactly it. So I've got two of them. There they are, 1 and 2. First and foremost, look at that design. The USB Type-C is recessed in the board. What a fantastic idea. So you get a recessed USB. So are they saying that this does 2.4 gigahertz? Like, give me a second here. Legacy compatibility, you can use a library called NRF52ESB to make this board talk directly to NRF24L01. BLE mode, you can move to Bluetooth Low Energy. This allows your project to talk to your smartphone or laptop without needing a second receiving radio. Yeah. Onboard battery charging. What? Can you give me the board's specs, logic, levels, operating voltage, hardware, SPI and I2C capabilities, and range and such. This is cool. I bought them probably because I seen them and I was like, oh, another microcontroller to play with at some point. Okay. LiPo battery without external regulator. 3.3 volt logic levels. 5 volt tolerant on SPI pins. Oh, but not the, oh, sorry. Oh, this board is not 3.3 volts only. TP4054 or similar charger. If you connect a LiPo, charges automatically. Has a PPI. Up to 4 instances of SPI. I2C, 2 instances, standard or fast, 2 hardware UARTs, 8 channels of 12-bit. What? It doesn't have 8 channels. I didn't see 8 channels. Oh, that's the Super Mini. High frequency, low frequency. I don't see the analog pins anymore. Paste pin out. Oh yeah, since you're all here now, I can tell my story. Let me just set my mind at ease for this and then... This is all the same image. What does this even mean? Don't you need analog for the slider? Yes, I do. It's supposed to get up to 12C. Wow. Here, not 12. It's supposed to go up to 6 here. It depends whose app you're paying attention to, my wife's or mine. Where are the analog inputs? It's not the type of pinout I want. It's a little scary that there isn't a really nice infographic. Let's go back here. It's a clone of the nice Nano V2. But it's supposed to rain all day. Okay, wait, it's still no good. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. You use the Weather Network app. Oh, and it'll rain over there too. Okay. I use whatever Google has integrated. Okay, well anyways. So 8 channels of 12-bit ADC. That is nuts. My Champion, the Raspberry Pi Pico, has 4 channels, 3 of which are available. Transmit power is, oh my god, plus 8 dBm. Wow. 500 meters. Oh, that's Bluetooth. Okay. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hey, MT, you still with us, or did we drop out? I'm gonna add this to the list. My video making list. Video ideas. NRF 52840. 52840 as RF24 replacement. That's a good one. Finish the damn Fluke videos, you idiot. That's another thing on the list. Shit. MT told me something earlier. Solar video. Shit. MT definitely told me something. Pedal high quality. Effects pedal low quality. Damn it. Supposed to get 60° Fahrenheit today, then Saturday back to freezing. Okay. This is an awesome board. Okay, so that has been done. So I guess, oh yeah, I also wanted adding videos to the list. It upsets me that MT gave me an idea for a video earlier and I didn't end up writing it down, and now I forgot it. So I've got that going for me, which is nice. Oh, so old. Okay. That goes back in there. That is going to be one for another day. I am kind of excited about that NRF. That's good. Okay, now I should probably focus on this, right? Right? Oh, this can go over there. So what is the hook that I hang this video on? Yeah, I know it was solar, but it was something else too. Let me, you know what, you guys don't chat very much. I'm gonna scroll up in the chat because he gave me an idea. Review it, good afternoon. Hard to beat your... Oh, yes! He was talking about the Kaiweets. I want to grab all of my... Oh, add 100 more rows to the bottom. Give her. Hang on a sec. Just modifying my sheet. Delete. Okay. Massive DMM shootout with all my meters. So I want to grab all of my multimeters and do a massive shootout of them. So that's good. Okay, we've got it. We've got it. We've got it. I need to write these things down, or else they don't get done. It's that simple. Oh my God! And I've got multimeter probes to test too. Damn it! DMM probes. DMM probes. There we go. Okay, so we've got lots of stuff to do. But right now we need to do like literally the only way the channel makes any money, which is either my battery video getting views or my my DMM how to use video getting views. Those are the only two ways the channel makes money. Should check. Oh, views have been slowly creeping up. In the last month, my DMM video got 14,000 views and my battery charging video got 11,000 views. In the last 48 hours, my DMM video got 1.5K views, and my charging battery got 711 views. So, oh yeah, we need to do more basics videos too. I want to do an oscilloscope basics video. Scope basics video. And then the LED basics video, which we have all planned out. Okay, before I get overwhelmed and decide to end the stream, I'm going to get started here. Put the SD card into the slot, make the right connections, but be quick, you're racing the clock. Pop goes perfection. Great. I set you guys down in a place where I can't get the battery in and out of the camera, so I have to tilt the camera now. Plug this guy in. Get another battery. Mike's, thank you. Appreciate you. I still don't know what hook I'm going to use to hang the video on. AI is not great at creative topics, so I tried AI the other day on stream. Did not go well. So what do I do? Oh, and I do want, so I'll grab these two. And there's one more with the better antenna. This guy here. And actually, you know what? I'll take out my 10 star to show the future of RF. That should do. Okay, we will grab the microphones first so I can burst like a bubble. Seems to be fully charged. Oops. Like so. So this, put tape over this, because if you put this in, you're screwed. So I really have to put the output on there. Also, I think the parts to turn my mic pack into a linear regulator they should be in today or tomorrow. So yeah, like so. Okay, that's good. Let's see what she looks like on camera. Okay, we're gonna zoom. Don't need to zoom that much. It doesn't focus. Materia FX, that's good. Movie shooting menu. Materia FX. Just trying to figure out the camera settings here. How come it stopped focusing? Reduction. Electronic VR. Time code. It's not in this menu. Out of the menu. Okay. The problem with this camera is autofocus mode. Okay. Full-time AF. Hopefully it's not too distracting. I'm going to try it. Wi-Fi connection off. Area mode. Electronic VR. Okay, makes it a bit shaky. I'm gonna make it off. It's okay. Active D-lighting. High metering. Microphone sensitivity. White balance. Picture control. Okay, that's okay. Wind noise reduction, don't need that. So what happens if I connect to Wi-Fi? Let me check here. Am I getting distracted again? Maybe. Maybe. So just like a Nikon app. How to connect my smartphone to my Nikon D780. I think it's a 780. I never remember. SnapBridge app. SnapBridge. There we go. Install. Sorry, this is not entertaining. I'm just trying to figure out the logistics here. Oh. Ooh. Autofocus. Open. Okay. Well. Okay. Don't allow notifications. Okay, the SnapBridge. I don't know why you need to know my location. Accept. Welcome to SnapBridge. Connect to camera. Select pairing Bluetooth. Okay, menu. Touch controls. Connect to smart device. Start pairing. Got it. Okay. Pair. Okay. Okay. So I'm linked. So what can I do now? Can I Okay, this is like useless. Let's switch to Wi-Fi. I am on Wi-Fi. Oh my god. What a pain in the butt. Now, okay, now I can't use my camera while this does this. Wow. Oh boy. Talk about I should have just left well enough alone. Oh well. Temporary network, just cancel. I don't know. I don't know what connecting to my phone did. All I wanted to do was to be able to see what's on the screen here. Guess not. Whatever. It's fine. Here we go. All right. So that's it. These are NRF24L01 modules. They let you take your microcontroller and communicate with another microcontroller over kind of long distances if you really wanted to. In fact, these ones with the antenna built in, although they are power hungry, they get a lot of range, like scary a lot of range. Some people claim over 1 kilometer. I've been trying to program these things for a very long time. But my issue is I never wanted to use an Arduino Uno. I've always wanted to use something very small, and that's where everything kind of falls apart. So before these things are completely obsolete, I mean, they're already being replaced and recommended to be replaced by these NRF modules here, I figured I would go on a journey to make these things happen. And of course, I used today's sponsor, PCBWay, to achieve that. So I've built some very simple remote control transmitter and receiver boards. They use exactly the same board for the transmitter and the receiver, and with a little help from some AI, I was able to write some code that actually functions, but I'll speak to that a little bit later in the video, because there were some challenges. Let's get these soldered up. I think that's good. All right, so how am I going to do this? Okay. Here, let's put this in there, this in there. And this in there. Okay, now we need to solder up. And then I'll grab one of these and one of these. Okay, can we focus on this? Is that? No. No. Dang it. Intro sounded good. Got an email to answer. That's fine. You are not beholden to hanging out in here. I appreciate you being here, but you know, you gotta do your thing. Okay, so what I don't like about this is very tight. That is in focus. That is a little tight for me. Can we do this? and this. Okay, this works. This is stable enough to solder on. It brings me up a little bit. But now the question is this still in focus? No. No. Dang it. I'm really having issues with, yeah, I do need, this is a very lightweight vise, but especially because it's hanging off the edge like that. So this is a little bit of an issue with my setup here, is that the minimum focus distance from the camera is very, very short. And so, like, soldering like this, I have to get right in close to there. And so it's a little bit awkward. Whatever, we'll make it work. It is what it is, friends. So I'd actually like to solder this way. Focus on like there. This design uses the AMS 1117 3.3 volt regulator to power up the NRF circuitry. And I'm just going to solder this in the cleanest way I know how. So generally you would set this up on, generally you would use a hot plate and solder paste to solder down surface mount components, but that is not a very clean way. You know, you do have to deal with the paste, and you do have to squeegee it on, and you get a stencil made. It usually costs a little bit extra. I mean, for me, I'm sponsored by the PCB company. PCBWay does sponsor this channel, so it's not that big of a deal for me, but for you guys, adding another $5, you know, that doubles the price of your PCB. So this is my lazy way of doing it, and my clean way of doing it is that I just tin the pads. So I'm going to use the surface mount version of the NRF. This board supports both on one board and the through hole on the other board. So all I do is I tin these pads, and then I put a generous amount of flux on it, and then I'll pop it onto the hot plate with the components stuffed into the flux, and then it'll reflow on the hot plate. So there we go. So only need one side, not the other. I forget which way. Okay, the capacitors go this way. Okay, good. Really should get something to spread the flux. I do have a Q-tip here that doesn't really work the way I'd like it to. Oh, I have a brush of paint brushes. Grab that. Then it just gets a generous dab of flux whatever flux you use probably will work. I use this cheap stuff from AliExpress. At some point, I should probably level up my game and get some fancier stuff, but I feel like for a lot of stuff, it doesn't really matter. And then I'll just spread it out a little bit with a paintbrush. These are just regular cheap paintbrushes I got on AliExpress. There we go. And then we're going to drop the parts onto here. Like so, okay. In the other bin here, I should find my ceramic tipped whatchamacallums. Where did they go? I missed them so. Yeah, good luck finding. There we go. I'll just use these. Yeah, tweezers. Okay, that's one there. All of my capacitors are 47 microfarads. It's probably not critical which values you're using. I just happen to use the biggest capacitance 0805s that I had in stock. Capacitor placement is not crucial here. The surface tension of the soldering of the solder melting will pull them mostly into place, and then anything that isn't exactly in place, you can then just nudge when it's on the hot plate. So it's not too big of a deal. Also, this will take a little bit longer to place while I'm filming because you guys are actually sitting, and by you guys I mean like you guys as in the camera, are sitting where I really should be in order to place these efficiently. So I'm doing this from probably about 18 inches away, and at my age and my eyesight, I should probably be more like 8 inches away. So that's why this is taking longer. I'm also a couple of coffees in to my day, so that means my hands are a bit shaky, but we will get it to work. Now, the problem child here is that to get the antenna sticking out of the board, I have to put the NRF sort of like on the edge like that. And that means that it may not stick to the flux as well as I'd want it to, but I will try anyways. There's enough surface area. It should get nice and sticky. There we go. All right, now we're going to heat up the plate and we're going to try to drop these on without sending any parts flying to the carpet. If you guys want to see, they are quite crooked on there, but again, I'll just nudge them into place. This I need to put somewhere extremely safe, because any nudging will just ruin everything. So we're gonna put these to the side. I'm gonna remove this, and we are going to hope that we don't make anything go flying here. Let's get out the hot plate. Don't turn it upside down. Yeah. Let's not do that. Okay, hot plate. You know, I go like a year without using the hot plate, and I've used it like 20 times in the last 6 months. Okay, hot plate. Here we go. Okay, I'm also going to see, so that's in focus, but I'm actually going to see if I can swap to my fancy zoom in lens. I just want to see what sort of view we get. Let's see here. I'm going to try to set that very expensive lens down over there. Take this, also very expensive. I don't know which one's more expensive, actually. I believe this one is slightly less expensive. This is my thumbnail lens, but it's the super zoom in one. Like so. Let's put a board there. Let's see if we can see that board. Live view. Oh yes, that's going to make for a beautiful shot. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so now here's the other problem, is I have this where both boards are in there, and if I undo the screw, both boards will fall out. Okay, here we go. Turn on the hot plate. I'm going to try not to fidget too much with the components here. And by that I mean I'm going to fidget with the components here. Kind of want to get them semi-aligned. As long as the, like, each end cap of these capacitors touches one of the pads and not both touching the same pad, we should be good to go. I'll just pull this off for now. I'm sorry if you guys can't see. I am shaking trying to get this on there properly. And I do need to use the restroom soon. So that's not helping. But I want to get these soldered so that they can cool while we take a coffee break. Okay, I'm going to just grab this little blob of solder here. And I'm going to pop it on there, and that should help this NRF stick. There we go. Should do. This is at 140 C. Definitely want to let this warm up a bit. Okay, we're going to be very gentle. Also, need to put it like there. Like here. I'll have to nudge it. You'll see the camera view is very, very tight. And if my SD card fails, like if the camera fails to write to the SD card and I miss this shot, I'm going to be so upset, it's not even funny. Okay, 193. I think we're good to go. 200 C. Got the hot plate set up. Let's see if we can do this without having a catastrophic failure. Here we go. Oh. That was not great. Okay, let's see if I can fix the NRF before it's too late. Like so. There we go. It should be heating up now. Okay, everything's starting to solder. Just going to nudge the components very gently into their homes. There we go. That one's nudged. That one's nudged. Everything's in place except for the NRF. Let's just nudge this over. Press this down. Might have to use another board as a shim here. Press this down like that. Does that look lined up? To my eye, yes. Gotta deal with these caps. These caps being shorted, not a big deal. They are in parallel. There we go. And now we can just slide that off. And then grab the second one. Like so. And then here it goes, starting to heat up. I'm just going to nudge. That was too much of a nudge. Takes a little bit more finesse than what I've got going on here. But generally, you are paying attention to your work. I'm paying attention to my work and the camera. And I can't get in close. These caps don't want to cooperate. Oh. Probably the worst thing I could have done there. Okay, now you get in place. There we go. That should be good. We're just going to make sure the reg is proper. And then we're going to slide this off and set it to cool. There we go. I think that was done. Okay, sorry. Need another board to support? Yeah, I ended up doing that. That's what you meant. Very focused. I'm focused on a couple things. Like I can't do just one thing. Let me see. The first board might be cool enough. Just to show you guys. That looks really good to me. Really good. And the second board, I'll give it some time to cool first. Okay. It is now coffee time. I don't want to heat this up, but I'm heating it up anyways. There we go. I'm going to be right back. Time to fill up your coffees and tea, and we are going to get back at it. Oh wait, let me put the mics back to charge first. I think we managed though. Let me turn off the camera. It's warm there. There we go. Okay, I'll be right back. I am back. It smells like things got hot down here. Is this hot? Oh, yeah, that's... I mean, I don't know what I expected. Obviously, it would be warm, at least. So, these boards are cool to the touch. So we can take a look. Let's check down the sights here, down the barrel. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, it looks soldered to my eye. Caps soldered properly as well. A little crooked. It's hard to find the focus point here. It's almost like people should join Patreon so that I can use the microscope. Yeah, I think that looks very acceptable. Actually, it did a really good job. So that one, and then second one. Look at that beauty. A little bit crooked on the caps, but it looks like it's soldered really well. Cool. I like it. I like it. Surface here is still quite warm. I'm just going to check the temp. Still 160 C. Obviously, like, this board is not 160 C, but warm nonetheless. Oh, oh, oh. Ha. Hot. Hot. Okay, shoved it over there. So I can't put this plate away until we've got some coolage happening. What happens if I put my 3D print on there? Probably not a good idea. Not gonna. Yeah, it is a hand warmer. If Vero's in chat, if she's listening, she can come down here and warm up her hands. Because yeah, it is very warm. Oh look, my sweater is almost obliterated. Pretty sad. It's my workshop sweater. No, okay, I didn't tell my story. Shit, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so the kitty litter company, they, you know, how, just to recap the story, they said, I was listening to see if Vero was on her way down. I did get sidetracked. So they asked for a quote. I gave them a quote. They came back with all sorts of demands and wanted me to sign a DocuSign thing, and at least it was a legit DocuSign, but I wasn't going to click a link. I'm not going to do all that shit. Whatever. So they said, I said, no, this is BS. Like, I didn't agree to all this stuff. They came back and said, okay, I want a revised quote with you fulfilling all these demands. Then I said, no, not a chance. I'm not signing any like PDF or whatever. It's not going to happen. So you can take that off the table. If you want right to edit or whatever, then you know what, you'll pay upfront. So $750 US upfront. Then you will pay $350 US once the video is completed. So at least I didn't waste my time, whatever. And here's the video concept. You know, I'll tell you exactly in words what the video concept is. You don't need to review the concept, just review this email. Like, it's that simple. And then I gave him the video concept, and then I emailed like half an hour later, an hour later, or whatever, later in the day, and I said, you know what, forget it. this was going to be tight nonetheless, and you want edits and stuff. I'm out. I don't want to deal with it. So let's just cancel the production. Then they emailed me back and they said, we talked with the client and they agreed that, you know, they'll only request edits. Yeah, exactly. Too much hassle. Also, I'm not excited. It's a freaking kitty litter box. I'm not excited about it. So, and it'll do shit on the channel anyways. So, I mean, let's be honest. It's not my target demographic. So, anyways, I'm a little interested because of the electronics inside. That's about it. So, anyways, they emailed me back and they said, okay, the client has agreed to only make corrections if there are factual errors. Here's kind of like the guidelines that they want, but everything should really be in your style. And we will use this email chain as a contract. That'll be our written agreement. And the client wants to go ahead. So essentially, the only reason I'm talking numbers is because they, like I wasn't going to work with them. Right, I said it last time, I wasn't going to work with them. And so I said the numbers that I quoted. And so right now, I am not in the position to say no to $1,100. So essentially, they sort of waived all their hassle. And now they want to go ahead. So, okay. So I'll have a video to do. I can't make the video like with you guys because the product is not released. It's under NDA. So you guys won't see me produce it, but I will produce a video. And it'll be, I mean, I'm going to try to do it as relatively little hassle as possible, but I just took a quick look at their marketing materials and it is huge. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to film it, but it is what it is. I might just clean up this work area and then just film from this camera. I mean, it is what it is in the end, right? So we're gonna give it a shot. Hopefully it's not going to be crappy. Hopefully I can make it entertaining. Hopefully the electronics inside are good. Yeah, they are very big. I don't want to name the company and so I don't want to show you like their previous products, the one that's not under NDA. But essentially, no matter what happens, if they decide to renege on their side of the contract, I'll have their non-refundable down payment. So we'll be able to better the channel no matter what. It's sad that I have to be a sellout to support myself, but that is the reality. Sadly, that is just reality. For let's say 3 days of work, I can't refuse $1,100. So that's it. So that's my story. So I will be working with them unless something happens where they decide not to. That could be TM Circuit. Well, I told them it's in, like, that is my condition. Like, this is the video I'm making. I am showing the insides of this, whether they like it or not. If they end up not liking that I showed the insides, then I'm not publishing the video and they're out $750. Like, this is exactly why I was like, this is going to be too much trouble, because they're going to be annoyed that I showed their circuit. Their competitors will be able to see, but it's like, dude, your competitors can order your shit on Amazon, and then return it after they have already reverse engineered it. Like, this is not giving them any benefits. Like, companies need to chill a little bit. You know what I mean? What temperature is this at now? Touchable? Oh, left my fingerprint on it. Ooh, touchable but not comfortable. Still very, very hot. And also, I have family members who are cat enjoyers. And so if I don't trash the litter box, I'll just give it to them. You know, if it doesn't get like destroyed in filming, at the end, they're gonna get a litter box for free. So it's kind of win-win-win. I mean, I have to pay taxes on it. That's a different story. But essentially, it's win-win-win because you guys will get the teardown, I'll get paid, and cat enjoyers are a little perverted. I'll get paid, and then whoever is getting the kitty litter box. Because, like, that's another thing. I was like, I don't need this. But I do have people in my family who are big fans of cats. I cannot stand cats. I think, actually, the cats don't bother me so much. Cat owners bother me more. Because they let their cats poop in my yard all the time. So that is not a good start. They dig up my garden. Phillips, straight. No, this is a Phillips. This is what I'm looking for. It's a flat. Another flat. And then Torx. There we go. So yeah, they dig up my garden, murder the birds. Give me a cat any day. They can look after themselves. You don't have to go walkies in the rain and snow. The thing for me is that I need to do more walks, and a dog would be great motivation for that. Yours were indoor cats. Much better. Strongly respect the indoor cat mentality. That is not the majority of cat owners. The majority of cat owners that I've encountered are more than happy to let their cats go around the neighborhood murdering the wildlife. So, yeah. They are a menace to wildlife. I am a fanboy of wildlife, so the fact that they murder the songbirds in the backyard is, I don't know about a bridge too far, but I don't really appreciate it, if that makes any sense. That's not just nature. Domesticated cats are an invasive species. They're not native to North America. They are 100% not native. And even if they were, the populations that they are in at the moment are not natural. So just nature. Known a lot of cat owners. The only ones that had outdoor cats were on a farm. They were rodent control. Nature is a fisher. A lot of birds aren't native to North America. Okay, far fewer than wild cats. How about that? I mean, the fact that cats are murdering not only the invasive birds, but all the birds. And like I'll tell you, my neighbors, their cat got eaten by coyotes. And they just shrugged and said, oh well, we'll just get a new one. And the new one is outside. So the new one's going to get shredded by coyotes at some point. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Also, none of the wildlife here destroys my garden. The cats do. So there's that. So I think my analogy that I always use is the neighbors tell me, oh, if the cat is pooping in your garden, exactly. No, I am completely right. I'm completely with you, Gerald. It's the cat owners. Like I said, cats bother me far less than the owners. 100%. So my example to my neighbors is like, I'm gonna get a pet grizzly bear, because they tell me, my neighbors tell me, yeah, if it destroys your garden, just like shoo it away and tell it to go home. And I said, okay, but if I get a pet grizzly bear, and it would be cruel to have a pet grizzly bear indoors, right? You'd want one outdoors. So my outdoor grizzly bear, if it poops on your yard, just like bop it on the nose with a rolled up newspaper. Just say, no, bad grizzly bear. You know, I mean, it's my pet, but if it's bothering you, just shoo it away. I mean, you could see how this is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I will die on that hill. But again, I agree, it is not the cat's fault. That's the other thing. Oh, that's the other thing. One of my neighbors says, just, I'll buy you a super soaker. That's what they said. They will buy me a super soaker. And when the cat comes into my yard, they want me to like hit the cat with a super soaker. And I'm like, no, it is freezing outside. I don't want to risk this cat, because often the cats are sitting on their doorstep meowing to be let in for hours at a time. I'm like, I'm not hitting your cat with water and then have it die of hypothermia because you can't keep it inside. Come on. Like, what is wrong here? Like, that's my hot take on cats. Keep them inside. I have a family member who is a cat enjoyer, and they have a catio. They have a fully fenced in area in the backyard that they put their cat to enjoy the outside. It's completely fenced in with chicken wire and stuff. The birds stay away. If the mice want to go in, then that's their problem. But a catio. And if I had to take care of a cat, that's what I would do. I would let it go in and out as much as it wants, but it has to stay inside that catio. My cat shouldn't be my neighbor's problem. Just like my dog shouldn't be my neighbor's problem. Just saying. Okay, let's, these are well cooled. Let's get these under the looking glass for the camera. Oh, this goes in here too. That. Like that. and like that. Okay. Oh yes, the cat debate. Yes, you missed the invitation, Vero, for coming to get your hands warmed up. The hot plate might still have some heat in it. Let's see. Oh wow, yeah, it's still very hot. If you want to come warm your hands up, but you'll probably burn yourself. Like so. You have work to do? Okay. So I will put my mic on then. Here we go. We've got, oh, did not mean to bump you guys. We've got MTL probably listening as well, but he's on a road trip, a 7-hour road trip. So he's probably just listening. Shame about, dude, she always works. She's working like 24/7. She like types in her sleep. Okay, let's see. Turn this on. Go live view. Let's see if I can capture. Oh yeah, I can. I'm gonna go even closer. No, that's too close. You're too close, man. Oh, here. Oh yeah, we are very close here. And here's the result of the hot plate soldering. Now, keep in mind, guys, you guys can see this much better than I can because you guys are fully zoomed in on a nice macro lens. But that is what it looks like. So from my angle, it looks pretty good. And here are the capacitors. So yeah, they got a little crooked, but that's okay. It'll still work. They're still on the pads, and you still see the fillet of flux left on there. So I had plenty of flux, so that's good. I have no doubt that these will work. And here is our other board. So this one here will have the through-hole implementation. And again, crooked capacitors, but that's fine. Now, the two holes that you see next to the capacitors, so right here, these holes are for a electrolytic capacitor, which we'll add in the next steps, because the NRF is so power hungry that you do need to put a lot of capacitance really close to it. That's why I've got a whole bunch of capacitors here. And let's move on to the through-hole components. There we go. Yes, mics were on. Thank you, Franco. Franco Walker, Texas Ranger. Franco Walker, British Ranger, UK Ranger, London Ranger. What do we call you? Franco Walker, London Ranger. No. I don't know where you live, Franco, but I don't want to dox you even if I did. Yorkshire. Franco Walker, Yorkshire Ranger. There we go. Yorkshire. Please, sir, I'd like some Yorkshire pudding. I'd like some pudding. What I find super weird is British people, or people who are British, the word pudding just means dessert. That's so weird to me. What is this? Oh, that is important-ish. For us, pudding is a specific dessert. That's a crap. Look, none of my accents are good. I am not the actor. This Vero's the actor. I am not the actor. It would be cool to have a accent coach me through one day. If I get popular enough on YouTube, you know, I can make those things happen. But until then, I'm just stuck here looking for wherever the heck I put my soldering helping hands thing. But yes, I never claimed to be good at accents. Never ever. If I were a soldering stand, where would I be? You know, it's at the point where my disorganization, we are past the point where my disorganization causes productivity problems here. Let's turn this off. What are these chips? These chips? These guys? That is a NRF 24L01. They are 2.4 gigahertz communication modules. They do bidirectional communication. Well, they can do unidirectional as well, but they're capable of bidirectional communication. So that means they can talk back and forth. So relay information from one board to another wirelessly. Very cool chips, very inexpensive, like very cheap. What am I making? I'm making a remote control transmitter receiver, but DIY. I'm making it. They exist in real life. But I am making it. What time is it? 10:20. Shit. Time is flying. And I can't find my soldering stand, which I swear I had not that long ago. It's probably in this pile. But the thing with a pile is it's a pile. Which means I have to dig through it. Oh, do you want to see something cool? PCBWay sent me some Christmas gifts. It's empty now, but there's since I'll entertain you guys until I can find my my soldering stand. So PCBWay sent me, and not just me, all of their people they sponsor. They sent me tea service for Christmas. Oh. Don't know what to do with these. I feel like someone would like them. I drink out of massive mugs, so I have to go fewer times to make coffee. So they're very nice. I'm really appreciative, but I don't know what I would do with them. I don't know what I will do with them. Oh, soldering stand. Oh, soldering stand. Yeah, I guess it's gone. Me too. I use these mugs, which were a gift, I think it was from my mom for Christmas. My mom, she likes to give like main gifts, usually cash these days because we're old. But she also likes to give knickknacks. Usually like socks and like deodorant, like stuff like that, which is nice because that means I don't have to buy so much. Speaking of which, my family holidays are coming soon. We're doing a get-together soon, and I'm hoping to get some socks. Other than that, yeah, so she likes to give like little things too, and that was one of the little things, and this was like probably 10 years ago. Mugs are your go-to. Your mom was the only person you knew that used teacups. Yeah. Put them in a cupboard. No, Vero. I am quickly fading into insanity. So I think I'm going to finish around 11. I think that's the operative goal at the moment. Because looking for like a ginormous, like a huge contraption like this big shouldn't be that hard to find. So that's why I'm slowly descending into insanity. Ugh. Nope. It's like a really big contraption. It's metal and blue and black, but mostly metal. Well, okay, we're getting closer. So I found a module that I used around the time. Should I even ask what's in here? Ah, I didn't remember about where I put this. I've got my Voron parts. Yep, I'm making the controllers for fun. I make everything that happens here for fun, essentially. Have chicken ready. Vero, that's really up to you. I could eat directly after stream, same as I can eat a half hour after stream. You pick. Dealer's choice. You can be the dealer. How about that? My descent into insanity is continuing. I'm spiraling. Where the hell did it go? There's no way it's gone far. It does have 4 feet, but I don't think it walked away. It may have, but I don't think so. By the way, any sponsors listening, this is just the behind the scenes me. My videos are much more composed than this. And by much more, I mean a little more. Not a lot more. Okay, here's some Christmas stuff. Not in the Christmas stuff. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, it was in the pile. Full of dust. Dusty old bones. You have chosen. Okay, what did you choose? Because I know I choose you. Okay, Voron parts, gonna go somewhere else. There, Voron parts go there. Okay, so what are we soldering on next? So we could do all the through hole. This is on the receiver end. I have to say, this looks good. This looks very good. When you're done, so you'll play A Day of Stardew. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I didn't install Smappy. Sorry. I apologize. Don't worry about my marital problems, chat. Vero wanted me to add mods to her Stardew playthrough, and I didn't do it. Okay, so can you imagine talking to a therapist? Hey, every couple has problems, and I'll take these as mine. Is that the mods were not installed? Of course you could install it yourself, but you work more than I do. This is division of labor. Look at that. The capacitor fits right in the claw. Okay, so this is the receiver, right? So it needs the servos are on top. So it needs these soldered. So I clamp this in entirely the wrong way. That's the reason for divorce, yeah. When you eat dessert all the time, you remind me you shouldn't. Yeah. I hate being the bad guy. Good thing we don't have kids. So I'd be like, I don't want to be the bad guy, but someone has to be the bad guy. I don't want to be the bad guy. I want to be the one providing the snacks, and it kills me inside that Vero cannot accept all the snacks that I would like to provide. Okay. I should be used to being the bad guy for now, yeah, for sure. Okay, I also need to make sure, because I want to put the cap on these pads instead of these pads. I gotta make sure which one is ground. So the inner, the one towards, okay, here. This is how I determine ground. I mean, I made the board, so I should know. But if you look at the cap, okay, the footprint for the cap in white, that footprint, that pad is connected to this ground plane, the copper all around. And so is this pad, the one on the inside. So if I put my cap here, I can put it in here and solder into that one. Now my question is, do I want to be super zoomed in? Oh, live view? No, it was off. Okay, so if I use this lens, the audience will get a fantastic view. But I am now, let me see here. Just get the, so I would be, my eyes are like 23 inches. What's that in metric? 59-ish centimeters away from my work. That is no good. So I need to prop this up. But if I prop this up, I need to switch lenses. I want to be working like this. There is no chance, there's no chance my lens will let me focus that far away. And you guys can't even see. FML. And yes, I did get the zoomer comment Miss Vero. Okay, I need a... Good morning, Mr. Ireland. I am just lamenting the fact that I don't film on a smartphone. Okay, so we need to do compromise one box. This is off. I'm gonna swap out this lens. Are you working from home or at work right now, or off work? Hopefully it's off work. Oh. Also, I wanted to ask, did you do any other progress on our super secret project? Because I will be honest and say I did not. I have not done any work on our super secret project. Waiting for an oil change. Ah. I see. Not yet. Yeah. Okay. Me neither. So okay. We're on the, you know what? As long as there's not one of us that is like the obvious slacker, I think we're in good shape. What do you think? It's a super secret project, society. We're not saying it in earnest. Nearly by design, it won't be ready till next December. Okay, this doesn't work either. Dang nammit. What's the... I wish I would know what the zoom level is, but I don't know. I need to solder far away. Bastard. I do have soldering goggles, I guess. I could just put those on. Soldering googles. These are my soldering googles. I do accept bribes to reveal. Yeah. If you go onto twitch.tv/Veroac, or and subscribe, if there's like 20 people who subscribe, I will do a paid subscription. I will reveal. Alternatively, you can go on youtube.com/VeroacReacts /@ VeroacReacts, and send a super chat of like a total of $100. I will reveal it. So there we go. Nah, nobody joins my Patreon. It's like the people who expect the Spanish Inquisition, same thing. Okay, so that should do. Got mics. Mics are mic'd. Take it or leave it. What did I miss here? Slacker is a shared responsibility. I'm not sure what the take it or leave it is in pertaining to. Here we go. Now for the through-hole parts, this is the receiver. I like my receivers to be compact, that's why I use the surface mount one here. I do want to install this electrolytic cap. This is a 10 volt, 470 microfarad. Again, this is not super sensitive, but just grab whatever value works best for you, whatever you've got in your toolbox. But you probably want as big of you probably want the biggest cap you can fit on your board comfortably. In this case, this is what I have. And usually you would pop them into these pins, you know, ground towards, I believe it's ground towards this side. But because these holes for the through hole are slightly closer, I'm just going to pop it into these two pads, and that's where we're going to solder that in. As close as you can to the power pads is best. And the reason why it's okay to use a giant capacitor here, a lot of people will tell you that big capacitors are too big, they're too slow to charge discharge. I do have a ceramic cap down here and these two ceramic caps here. They'll all be contributing to the same goal, so we should be good to go. Point is, I've already built this up and tested it, so trust me when I say this will work. Will it work fantabulously? I don't know. That's another question. So just splay the legs a little bit like that, and then solder this in. Again, you guys can see this better than I can because you are in the optimal soldering spot. I am just soldering from about 20 inches away right now. So did I get good coverage on that ground? You tell me, because I can't see. So these are gone. Next step, we have all our capacitance done. Our next step is to just put in our microcontroller. I am using the fabulous RP2040-0. This is a Waveshare clone board, and that just goes right down on here. And of course, as usual, I put all of the pads broken out onto the sides, so this board is very hackable. Now, one thing that is a little weird is that these holes are pretty tight. I've designed them to be pretty tight so that you can just slot the board in and work with it without soldering it. But that means that if you want to get this in properly, don't solder it onto the board yet. Just put the pins, put your board, and then solder one, then solder the other. This is pre-soldered because this is a board that I used for my prototyping when I was developing this. So that's why it already has solder on it. There we go. Now you just trim up these pins. There we go. I have more patrons than you do. How many patrons do I have? I have to double check. I don't think my Patreon count is public. No. Still, I'm at the +1. I still need 9 more in order to 9 more Patreons left before I unveil the microscope. This is like my least favorite part of doing this, is snipping these leads, because they go flying. And I don't want to sound like a little baby, but it kind of hurts. they kind of sting. Let's try this. This is a magnetic screw pad. So I'll just block them from flying across the room like this. And they should mostly be caught by the magnetism, and if not, they'll fall. As long as they don't go into my coffee. Everybody knows my coffee is where my 3D prints go. Oh, they went flying. It caught some of them. No more paint. Wow. Wow. Vero with the jokes. I'll tell you, she is this entertaining normally too. It's not just, she's not just turning it on for you guys. She is great. By the way, it'll be our anniversary soon. Think about that. Everything ends up in the coffee. Yeah. Sadly, this is the truth. Okay, nice and sharp. I just want to make sure that nothing, make sure I soldered everything properly, first of all. There's a solder blob that got caught in there, though. A little bit of lead for the coffee. It is my birthday soon. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might spend an hour or two with my audience here. Maybe I'll do the day after my birthday to celebrate my birthday with my audience. It's not yet. It's not yet. No. We've got a long ways to go. Vero is just being, she's early. This makes for a nice little board, doesn't it? Okay, and now the worst part is soldering on missed your comment correcting how our anniversary is soon. Comment correcting. Oh, true. It's our half anniversary. Oh, I forgot. I mean, I know the date. I just, forgot to do the math. I forgot. Okay. Yeah. I get it. I get you now. Okay, so here, it's up here. Last thing to add to the receiver PCB is these pin headers. These pin headers are actually the bane of my existence. I really should have thought of a better way to install these. Honestly, if your project would have servo outputs that stay still, they don't move, then I would probably just solder directly to the board or make a little connector that solders to the board or something, because getting small pin headers to stay attached onto a PCB is a pain in the butt. We're going to try with some blue tack in this case. And here we go. I'm going to try to solder one side. There's one. Now you got to go underneath, press up on the board or on the pin header, and then reflow that one. And make sure you don't touch that pin because you will burn yourself. So that's what it looks like here. I'm going to peel this off while it's still warm. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish the job. There we go. There is no way I'm making you watch the rest of that. All right, now we can really solder. Ugh. No more having to deal with the DSLR. So we're going to go up a bit. Such a pain in the butt to solder these pin headers. Okie dokie. Let's get this done. Try to position it more for you guys since I'm not doing it for the camera anymore. Not straight. Dang, damn it. Okay, straight-ish now. Good. So we're probably not going to be able to finish the video today. That's okay. We've got tomorrow. We've got the day after. We've got the day after. Actually, we'll have to do some cooking. So it's possible that Sunday morning won't be a stream. It's possible. Because we might be making food Sunday morning to bring somewhere. Somewhere secret. Keep it secret, keep it safe. So, one of the mornings maybe no stream. We will see. I didn't make sure they were straight. Oh, it's Bernie. Okay, good. Worked. There we go. I heard the coffee mug jangle. I thought I had put my solder into the coffee mug. I can turn this off for now. Okay, this one's complete. Good. So let's solder the second one. Now the second one we don't need to show on camera. The box is totally empty now. But what we will show is when it differs. So yeah, we won't worry about it until it's different to what we were doing before. So we're going to solder everything, and then we are going to solder the 4-pin for the OLED. And then we will solder the NRF 24L01 plus module on. So this is good. I'm going to slide in our RP2040. It's tight, definitely tight, which is good. Makes it really easy to solder. Like, why is this yellow? Oh, it's because it was on the hot plate with flux. That makes sense. Can you guys see? Sorta. There we go. I gotta go through that pain in the butt process of trimming up all the leads. Caught 4 of them. Oh, 3 minutes until end of stream. So we're gonna finish these, and then we're gonna call it a day, folks. And there we go. Okay, so that's a good place to end it for right now. So we've got our second board almost done. We're going to put the pin headers as a start next time, and then we're going to film the installing of the NRF and the installing of these 4 female headers. In fact, they don't even need to be female headers. Might put a 90 degree or something. We'll figure that out on the next stream. So very likely tomorrow, like almost for sure tomorrow, we will have a stream, and then we will go from there. So thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for being here. If you like the show, okay. Bunch of bolts just wanted to fall and hit me in the foot. That's okay. If you like the show, share it with your friends. go subscribe to the main channel. You guys are really cool for being here, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good day, folks.